Hello and welcome to, can't believe I'm saying this, week 20 of pregnancy. Oh my goodness, we're halfway there. Tris?
Oh!
We're halfway there!
I'm working on it.
Okay, that's fine, you need to do that. So today, it's Monday I don't even know what day it is. I'm gonna go with the 18th, 19th of July. The UK is in the middle of a heat wave. It is absolutely glorious outside, it's so hot. So naturally, I've decided to wear all black. We have our 20-week scan at 1:25. It's just coming up to 11. Before we go to that, we're actually going to meet a friend of Tristan's called Emma. She is like a graphic designer and she designed all the sort of, the little like graphic-y, I don't know, the social bits for Test Tube Baby. Branding, thank you. She did all the branding for Test Tube Baby and she's going to do the branding for my socials as well now, which is really nice. So we're going to meet her, we're going to get a coffee. It will absolutely be a nice decaf one, obviously, with this heat. And yeah, just have a little wander through Winchester for a couple of hours before we then go to the scan. And then I do my radio show. So it's a very busy day. We're ever so slightly late, but that's okay, it doesn't matter. And yeah, I just can't believe I woke up and I'm 20 weeks pregnant. It's nuts. Me and Tris were talking and we were saying how it feels really strange that we are now at a point that we never got to with Amberly. Like, we are further along now than we ever were technically with Amberly, which is, yeah, really strange, because it feels like we've been pregnant for less time and we were trying to work out why that is. And I think it's, but I don't know, because if anything, it feels like we've been probably pregnant for longer because we did IVF, so we knew the whole process. Like, we were aware at the moment she was technically like conceived, as in when the egg went with the sperm. So if anything, it should feel like we've been pregnant forever, but it doesn't. It feels like it's flown by. And also it's nuts because now we're halfway. We're like on the home stretch. We're like, the next big milestone will be the 3rd trimester. And then it will just be birth, which is like crazy. Like 12 weeks feels so long ago. The 20-week scan is quite an in-depth one. So they basically look at everything to do with the anatomy to check that it's all growing okay. We had one at 17 weeks, which went really well. The only thing they couldn't quite check was her heart, just because she was very small at the time. So now she's grown a bit. That's gonna be weird as well, seeing how big she is. Now she's grown a bit, they should be able to check it. So yeah, we're gonna pop into Winchester, have our coffee, have our meeting with the lovely Emma, sort out my branding. Tris!
Good morning.
You're ready!
Let's go.
Let's go! And then yeah, 20-week scan time. I told you it was sunny. Look at that blue sky. Look at all those chickens. They are wearing masks. Oh my god, yeah, it's Freedom Day in the UK, which means you don't have to wear masks anymore. Don't know quite how I feel about that. And here we are. So this is Winchester Orangery. We've never been up here before, have we?
No.
It's stunning. Oh, thank you so much. We just finished up at the Orangery with Emma. She's fantastic. What's that? Oh, okay.
Trimming the roundabout.
As you do. Yeah, so she's gonna create like a little branding package for my Instagram, my YouTube. I feel very professional. We're getting to that place where I'm like, maybe my highlights need actual little coloured circles as oh god, terrible angle, as opposed to photos. So yeah, she's gonna create that for us. And she's so lovely.
Give her a plug.
Yeah, oh my gosh, what was it? Emma Mair Design?
Yeah.
M-A-I-R. So that's how you'll find her. She does these fantastic Harry Styles prints as well that you can get from Etsy, which are just top
Any Harry
tier.
Styles fans,
yeah,
she's the Harry Styles person.
Hasn't Imogen got 2 of them?
Yes.
My sister's got 2 of them because she's a massive Harry Styles fan. They're really nice. Even if you don't like Harry Styles, they're still done like so well that I would not mind having one up and like, in, well, I was gonna say the bedroom, but that's a little bit strange. We're driving now to the 20-week scan, and I was saying to Tris as we were walking home, because we really quickly had to go and grab the car, actually, bless you.
Excuse me.
Are you okay? Is it the hay fevers?
Some hay fevers.
The fevers of hay. Yeah, I'm not too crazy nervous, touch wood. because, you know, we had a scan at 17 weeks and everything looked okay. So actually, I'm hopeful that this one will be a similar kind of situation, and you know, it will just be hopefully quite enjoyable, because it's always nice seeing her, and it'll be a lot of fun seeing if she's grown / how much she's grown. That's always novel and enjoyable, being like, oh my god, Squid, you grew. Ugh, Winchester's so busy. If you've never been to Winchester, it's got a one-way system and it's an absolute nightmare, and driving to the hospital from our house should take about 5 minutes, but it always takes about 15, so never mind. We're running ever so slightly late.
Stretch Hummer.
What the makes perfect sense.
Nothing to be set behind, isn't it?
Why is there a stretched Hummer in Winchester? Who even hires a stretched Hummer? Would you go in a stretched Hummer?
Probably not.
No, I don't think I would either. I used to go in stretch limos for birthday parties when I was a child. It was really cute. So what would happen is my mum would hire it for like an hour or something, which as a child feels like really long, and they basically just drive us around the block for a bit. But when you're little, and I mean like 11, 12, that is so cool. And they'd have like lemonade in Prosecco glasses, like little champagne flutes in the back. They'd have televisions, music, and we'd all dress up, get in the stretched limo, drive around the block for like 25-30 minutes. We might get dropped off at McDonald's or something, go and get some food, and then get back in the stretched limo. Come on, Hummer. Oh, it's so slow. Please don't go the same way as us. Oh, it's going the same way. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, goodbye. See you later. And it was just the best. It was the best fun. So I can highly recommend that. I don't know how much they were. I'm guessing it's probably only gonna be like 150 quid. Well, this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was a fun party. You couldn't invite many friends because you could only fit about 6 people in the back, but it was still a good laugh. Right, go, 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 go. Squidge thoroughly enjoyed her poached eggs and
Smashed avocado on toast.
yeah, with this little cherry tomatoes. It was lovely. I had to ask them if they could overcook the eggs, because I don't think you're meant to have runny eggs when you're pregnant. I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to be as sensible and as careful as possible. But it was still delicious. I can't recommend the Orangery enough. So such like high quality, lovely food, but not too expensive.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah, you saw this.
It's like, it's like Instagram
goals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't it just? It's so pretty. Like, it has all these vines that are hanging from the ceiling. So if you want to go to take pretty Instagram photos somewhere in Winchester for coffee, yeah, go to the back. Yeah, go to the back of the Orangery. Got my notes. And this is our hospital. Go. We're finished. We did it. Do you know, at the beginning, there was this really weird time when he was looking at her heart where I almost wanted to start crying, and I think the reason why is because when we went for Amberley's scan, it was the heart that was like, it was
the hardest bit, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the bit that you're most frightened about. But then once he'd finished the heart, I was then panicked about the brain.
Yes.
And I was like, and because Squidge was lying in a funny position, it was really difficult to see her spine. So there were like 3 separate moments where you had like your kind of heart in your mouth and you were just waiting, and that doesn't matter because it all went really well. And you know, she's just measuring spot on what she should be. So yeah, we can.
Our little feet.
Yeah, we
hands,
little feet, so little face. Although I do find it so funny when he's like, right, that's her top lip, and I was like, all I can see, yeah,
is blue, black and
grey and
grey.
yeah, splodges. Like
I'm sure she looks great.
Yeah, like if you say that's her top lip, I'll believe you that that's her top lip.
I find it so impressive that they can point out organs.
Oh, I know.
Like, yeah, that's that kidney.
That's the
kidney.
bladder.
And also his ability to like work out left and right just based on what he's doing, because he can rotate that round and it changes what left and right is.
Yeah.
So he just has such a good sense of direction that he can like.
Do you
work
think he's really
out
good in the car?
Probably. He's pretty brilliant if you lost.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just very, very happy. When we were sat in the waiting room, they were running a little bit late, so I think we were meant to be in at 1:25, and we ended up going in at like
10 to.
Yeah, 10 to. So yeah, quite a while we were sat out there, and I was getting more and more hot and clammy. Did you notice I had really sweaty hands when you were holding my hand and we were lying on the bed? And I started to get a numb hand because my hand was like on my chest and Tristan was holding it, but it was at this angle, and it meant that I was getting like pins and needles in my hand. So that's why I kept like readjusting my hand, because I was like, I'm losing the function of my left arm. It didn't matter because it all went really, really well, and we've got 2 photos. I'll show you those 2. They're so nerve-wracking. In theory though, we might not like have another scan now.
We don't. He didn't. He was like, I don't need any more.
He literally said that. He was like, she looks so healthy and everything looks so not concerning that you don't actually need another NHS scan. He was like, if something comes up, you know, for whatever reason. So say for example, I think if my bump got really, really big, they might start tracking his weight, because that was weird.
Definitely a her.
Yeah, it's definitely a her.
Definitely a her.
I don't know why I said that. Her weight. That's really strange.
Are you thinking about my weight?
No.
I'm tracking my weight.
Oh, Troy, you're beautiful. You need to stop worrying.
Oh, I know, but I've got to the point where I'm now heavier, I think, than my dad, and I'm also bigger in trouser size than my dad. And
but you're taller than your dad.
By like half an inch. Yeah.
It's all muscle. It's fine.
It's absolutely not. It's mostly chub.
You're beautiful.
I appreciate the sentiment.
But yeah, like if my bump got really big, or if I was, if I got gestational diabetes, then they would need to check, because what you don't want, I don't think, from what I understand, is a really big baby is obviously harder to push out. So they would have to track her weight and how big she was growing, just to double check that she's not too big and that I can still have a natural birth. I say natural, as in push her out.
Vaginally.
As opposed, vaginal is a better word, because all births are natural and you do whatever's safest for you and the baby. But yeah, as in like push her out as opposed to the sunroof. So yeah, I mean, oh gosh, yeah, it was really weird right at the beginning. I just got overcome with emotion as I was lying there in that room. I was like, wow, it's come full circle. This is where we found out it had, you know, it was going to end sort of with Amberley, and now we're finding out that everything's okay with Squidge.
It wasn't our 20 weeks scan with Amberley, was it?
No, it was earlier.
We had an early one put in, so it was 18 weeks.
But that's the same room. That's the exact same room.
Both times we've had scans, they're just the same room.
But it's weird because I remember it as being slightly different. I have a memory of there being a door there, like further along in the room, which doesn't exist. Like I remember going through that door, but obviously when I was having that scan, I was by myself.
It was to the left of me.
Yeah, there's a door there, but I have a memory of it being like, yeah, I know.
They might have renovated.
May? No, I don't think so. I think I just have a distorted memory of that day, because
you've relived it in your mind quite a lot, haven't you?
Exactly, and I keep remembering it incorrectly. So
every time you remember it incorrectly, your brain adjusts the memory. It's why after a certain amount of time, memory shouldn't really be what's used to decide like court cases and stuff. Because if you imagine something and then you dream the exact same thing and it happens slightly differently, your brain is really struggles to tell the difference between the two. Yeah. Your brain cannot distinguish between like its emotional response to actual things happening and things that you like visualize. So if you visualize going out for dinner with your friends, the oxytocin and happy hormones, everything that releases is exactly the same
as if you're actually
out for dinner with your friends.
Yeah, it's genius. So if you're feeling kind of low or lonely, or you haven't seen your family for a while for whatever reason, just sit and actively visualize being with them and enjoying that moment and try and live that memory in your mind, and it will produce the same level of happiness. Because fun fact, every time your brain remembers a memory, it is just simply remembering the last time you remembered it, not the actual memory that you lived through. Which is why Tristan said about the court cases and how people's memory can be like skewed, because you just remember what you remembered last time. So if I told myself over and over that at Tristan's last birthday I bought him I don't know.
A donkey.
A donkey. If I just keep reminding myself that that happened, eventually over years, I would start to believe it.
Yeah.
But you can do it. You can use it in a positive way because you can remind yourself of things that haven't happened, but in like a nice light. It's why if you're going to a job interview, say, you're supposed to kind of dress rehearse it in your head, because then you won't be as nervous because you'll feel like you've already done it.
Yeah. If you want more tips like that, I'm going to give it a plug anyway. The Andy Rowe Show, Dr. Tara Swart is incredible. We're getting her on season 2 as well.
Podcast.
Yeah. Andy Rowe Show. Check it out. iTunes, Spotify.
She's a genius, isn't she?
She's amazing.
It's so interesting listening to her speak. She's a neuroscientist and she knows all about brain functions.
You would think, neuroscience is a bit boring. I want to listen to,
boring
SAS people.
No.
But oh my goodness, it's so interesting because she gives you literal tips, and she talks about how trusting your gut and your brain are so intrinsically connected that you genuinely, your stomach responds in ways that affect your brain and your brain vice versa.
Yeah.
Like that's so cool. Mad. Listen to it.
Yeah, go
Dr. Tara Swart, Andy Rowe Show, wherever you get your podcast.
Go and check it out.
Anyway, back to the baby.
All good, all good. That's all you need to know.
So I won't show you the edge of this box because it's got dresses on it. My friend Ella, who is someone I live with at uni, who is one of my best friends. She's amazing and she's just the most...
She's really thoughtful.
And she's great. And she, out of the blue, texted me yesterday saying, any parcels delivered recently?
We were like, oh, we missed one.
And
she sent us something. But she labelled it baby haul. Oh no, are you okay? What is it? Oh look, there's like tissue paper. This already looks so cute. Pull it out, chuck the box.
Oh my god, I think she's made something.
No!
She's really good at making stuff. She's that sort of person.
Go. There's a card for the squidge.
I think she's made that as well. Rainbow baby.
Oh, the rainbow baby.
Hello, little rainbow baby. I know Mum and Dad don't want to get a lot of bits right now before your safe arrival, so I thought I would make you something for your new bedroom. A little nursery decor never hurt anyone. You have a little bit of rainbow in your miracle self, and a little bit of sunshine in your miracle big sis to shine over you.
Oh,
there's a lot of love in each little ball for you. I can't wait to meet you. Lots of love, Auntie Belle.
I'm crying. You got tears in your eyes.
So sweet.
Oh, it's so thoughtful. Oh, look.
Look at that. Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's so cool. She made this. How did she make that?
Oh.
Oh, Trub.
That's so sweet, bless her. Look at that. That's so lovely.
That's beautiful. That's absolutely gorgeous. There's a lot of love in each little ball for you. Oh, look, rainbow baby. I'm obsessed. That's so beautiful. Gonna look so good in Squidge's room. When she has a room. Bless her cons. She's not got a room yet. We'll sort one out for you, Squidge, don't worry. You will have one eventually. Maybe, do you know what? Maybe this should be a theme. Maybe we should have rainbowy things.
She's got the rainbow embryo.
Shit, yeah, of course, I knew there was something. If you go onto my Instagram, Miranda.Burns, oh yeah, I'm gonna be really delicate. I got sent from an account called mbabyart. I'll have to double check the lady's name, but she's a midwife and she painted a watercolor painting of Squidge as an embryo, but in rainbow colors because she's a rainbow baby. So those two will, I bet they'll match really nicely.
You tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak. But I know you're stronger than what you think.